Can binge-watching television kill you? It sounds like clickbait. It sounds dramatic. And it sounds like something your parents might say when you're 3 episodes deep and ignoring texts. But the real answer is more interesting than a simple yes or no. Because binge-watching itself won't strike you down. Your TV isn't secretly plotting against you. And no one has ever officially died from watching too much Netflix. But what can happen, slowly, quietly, and without much warning, is something far more real. So let's talk about it. Section 1. What binge-watching actually is. First, let's define binge-watching. Binge-watching is typically watching multiple episodes of a show in one sitting, usually 2 or more, but often far more than that. It's not just about enjoyment, it's about immersion, losing track of time. One more episode turning into 5. And streaming platforms are designed for this. Autoplay, cliffhangers, no commercials, a gentle voice asking, "Are you still watching?" Which, let's be honest, feels a little judgmental. Binge-watching is modern, it's common, and for many people, it's how they relax. So where does the danger come in? Section 2. The real risk isn't the screen. The danger isn't the TV, it's the sitting. Human bodies were not designed to sit still for hours at a time. We evolved to move, shift, walk, stretch, squat, and change position constantly. When you binge-watch, especially for long stretches, you're often doing this, sitting in one position, barely moving your legs. Forgetting to stand. Ignoring hunger, thirst, and fatigue cues. And doing that repeatedly, day after day, creates a chain reaction in the body. Not immediately, not dramatically, but cumulatively. Section 3. Blood clots, rare but serious. Let's talk about the scariest risk first, because it gets misunderstood a lot. Blood clots, specifically deep vein thrombosis, or DVT. DVT happens when blood pools in the legs due to lack of movement and forms a clot. That clot can sometimes travel to the lungs and cause a pulmonary embolism. Now, this is important. This is rare in healthy people who occasionally binge-watch. But the risk increases if you sit for many hours without moving, are older, smoke, are dehydrated, have circulation issues, recently had surgery, or binge-watch frequently with very little activity. It's the same reason doctors warn people about long flights. The issue isn't the TV. It's the immobility. Section 4. The slow dangers most people ignore. More common than blood clots are the slow, everyday risks that build quietly over time. Prolonged binge-watching is linked to heart disease. Sitting too much affects blood pressure, cholesterol, and circulation. Weight gain. Type 2 diabetes. Long sedentary periods reduce insulin sensitivity. Muscle loss and joint stiffness. Your body adapts to stillness by becoming worse at movement. Posture problems, neck pain, back pain, shoulder tension, the screen hunch. None of these happen overnight. That's why they're easy to ignore. Section 5. Mental health effects. Now let's talk about the mind. Binge-watching isn't always bad for mental health. For some people, it's comforting. It can reduce stress. It can help people feel less alone. But excessive binge-watching has been linked to increased anxiety, low mood or depression, sleep disruption, social withdrawal, feeling emotionally flat afterward. That post-binge feeling where you think, "Why do I feel weird now?" That's not the show. That's your brain reacting to overstimulation, lost sleep, and lack of physical movement. Section 6. Sleep, the hidden casualty. Sleep is one of the biggest victims of binge-watching. Late-night episodes push bedtime later. Bright screens suppress melatonin. Cliffhangers keep your brain alert instead of winding down. And poor sleep affects everything: immune function, mood, memory, appetite regulation, heart health. Missing sleep occasionally won't hurt you, but chronic sleep disruption adds up fast. Section 7. Sitting is the new smoking? You may have heard the phrase, "sitting is the new smoking." It's not a perfect comparison, but the idea behind it is important. Smoking is dangerous because of cumulative exposure. Sitting is risky for the same reason. It's not one binge session. It's years of repeated behavior without enough movement to balance it out. You can exercise every morning and still be at risk if you sit motionless for the rest of the day. Movement throughout the day matters. Section 8. So, can binge watching kill you? Here's the honest answer. Binge watching itself won't kill you, but a lifestyle built around constant sitting, poor sleep, little movement, frequent long binges can absolutely increase the risk of serious health problems over time. Not dramatically, not suddenly, but gradually. And that's what makes it dangerous. It doesn't feel dangerous. Section 9. How to binge safely. Now for the good news. You don't have to give up binge watching. You just have to binge smarter. Here's how to make binge watching far safer. Stand up or walk for 5 minutes every 30 to 60 minutes. Stretch your legs and ankles. Drink water regularly. Avoid marathon sessions lasting 6 to 10 hours. Stop binge watching at least 1 hour before sleep. Watch from a position that supports good posture. Balance binge days with active days. Even small movements make a big difference. Your body doesn't need perfection. It needs consistency. Section 10. Binge watching isn't the enemy. Inactivity is. Screens aren't evil. Ignoring your body is. Entertainment is part of being human. Movement is also part of being human. You can have both. So, can binge-watching television kill you? No. But treating your body like a couch accessory for years at a time, that's a different story. Enjoy your shows. Love your stories. Just remember to stand up once in a while. Your next episode will still be there.